The following presentation is sponsored in part by McLarty Daniel. Find your next car or truck at McLarty Daniel. Tyson Foods, powered by Tyson. Arvest Bank, Seaside Pools and Spas, Hogbox, and Explore Springdale.
Space, water, time, color, dinosaurs, weather, earth, medicine.
Yes, I can. Many, many things if I want to. You can learn. Yes, you can. Many, many things if I want to. What can we learn about? What can we learn about?
Math, chemistry, air, music, plants, prediction, sound, movement, charts, gravity, animals, light, bacteria, discovery, our body, star.
I can learn. Yes, I can. Many, many things if I want to. You can learn. Yes, you can. Many, many things if you want to. Learn.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the J.B. Hunt Elementary 3rd grade play Science Rocks.
As always, we would like to remind you all cell phone silence and wear your most efficient protective pair of eyewear. Safety goggles, please. We will now begin with an important message.
And today, we will again be using the scientific method.
Since the 17th century, all scientists have been using this famous strategy. First, we think of realistic reasons something to test. This is called a hypothesis. Next, we experiment very carefully.
And I collect the data.
We might even have a new idea after that to test. We might even need another experiment to test it.
And I collect more data. Then we decide if our hypothesis is true or false. scientific method works, don't you see? Choose your hypothesis from carefully.
How did it happen? Let's try to explain. We make our best judgment without going insane. We observe, we estimate based on what we know. The scientific method is in my mind, you know, yeah.
For this experiment, using the scientific method, we will need a funnel, an empty bottle, baking soda, vinegar, a balloon, and safety goggles. Ask an adult to help you if you want to try this at home.
I have worked with vinegar and baking soda before. I think the balloon will fill up with bubbles and liquid erupting from the bottle when we complete this experiment.
Great idea. I have also worked with these materials before, and they are very reactive. Let's test your hypothesis.
First, place the clean bottle on a solid surface, like a table. Use the funnel to add vinegar about 1/3 of the way full. Have one person insert the second funnel into the neck of the balloon. Pour baking soda into this funnel. Tap the funnel to stretch the balloon a little so that the baking soda goes inside the balloon. About 2 tablespoons will do the job. After the balloon has all the baking soda inside, remove the funnel. Carefully place the balloon over the top of the bottle far enough so that it will not come off. Then lift the balloon so the baking soda empties on the vinegar and watch what happens. Ready? Let's make it a race.
The balloon filled with air, but it didn't come off the bottle. So my hypothesis was only partly correct. I'll make a note of this data.
Right, but actually we see the grass created because it didn't fill with air. It did fill with air. This balloon looks like it's ready for a party. I wonder if it'll float.
I think we're ready to make another hypothesis.
All things are matter in all that can be, in all that surrounds you, in all that can be.
It comes in three forms. Oh, naturally. From solids to liquids. And gas. Yes, gas.
O.G. Solids and liquids and gas. And gas. Solids and liquids and gas. And gas. Solids and liquids and gas. And gas. Solids and liquids and gas.
So when you are looking around and you see, remember the three forms of matter you see.
Sometimes you might question, what form could this be? Not all things, but most will. The three.
Just three.
Yes, three.
O.G. Solids and liquids and gas. And gas. Solids and liquids and gas. And gas. Solids and liquids and gas. And gas. Solids and liquids and gas.
Hello, ladies and germs. I crack myself up. My name's Archimedes, but I'm sure you knew that already, because I am no doubt the first, and no doubt the greatest scientist and learner of all time.
Well, you certainly have a theory of wind, as in hot air. I'm Albert Einstein, Nobel Prize winning scientist, and the greatest scientist of all time. My relativity changed the course of history.
Hello, Isaac Newton here. No Newton, no telescope, right, Galileo?
Yes, Newton, I know, but I took that telescope to brand new heights. How about my work with germs? Forget it, Pastor. It is I, Sigmund Freud, who changed the course of scientific thought.
Guys, quiet. Stop arguing.
Who are you, a scientist?
Well, I did like that song you were singing, solids and liquids and gas.
Newton, how is your relationship with your mother?
It's fine. Why do you ask?
Yes, we're having a great time. Some of the ideas may be new ones that you didn't even know.
Since you have been around, we have proven lots of theories, like the Earth is very round.
Fascinating. I studied that theory myself.
And like you heard us sing, the difference between solids, liquids, and gas.
So exciting. Tell us more about what you know.
Okay, we can do that. I know. Umbrellas, please.
For our next experiment, we will be creating a cloud in a bottle to show how liquid can condense to make the clouds we see in the sky. This is also an experiment you can try at home with the help of an adult. You will need a 2-liter bottle, a little rubbing alcohol, duct tape, a bicycle pump, and a pair of scissors to cut the tape, and a pen or a pencil.
I have seen condensed droplets up close a few times. I see it when it's foggy outside. I could see the condensation in the air.
I've also seen it on the window of our car at a park outside in the morning.
Me too. I think our hypothesis should be that if we can form a cloud in a bottle using air pressure. Let's test it.
Agreed.
First, put a little rubbing alcohol in the bottle and swirl it around until the bottle is well coated. Next, put a piece of duct tape securely over the top of the bottle so that no air can escape. Use a pen or a pencil to put a small hole in the duct tape where the lid would normally go. This opening is where you will insert the bicycle pump, place the end of the 2-liter bottle on the desk, and hold the pump into place. Try to make sure that no air escapes.
I'll hold it.
I'll help hold it.
And I'll pump.
Now pump the air into the bottle. Try to pump 8 to 10 times until it feels very full. Be careful to have the hole large enough that air can escape quickly. Do not let the air leak when pumping. Do not let the air wait. This is where you will need the help of an adult when it feels very difficult to pump. Count to 3 and remove the pump very quickly. A cloud should condense inside the bottle when the pressure is released.
Great. I think we should form another hypothesis and see if the same reaction takes place. Let's test it.
Let's start with, my sister's hairspray.
I'll take down notes and see which cloud forms best.
Let's go.
You've always had your head in the clouds, right, Galileo? Clouds, always in the way. What do you know about those pesky things?
Well, they are a part of the water cycle, too.
Ah, it is all making perfect scientific sense. I do love this new reflector telescope. I just wish those clouds weren't in the way of my stargazing water cycle. Interesting. Very interesting. Tell me, Galileo, how is your relationship with your mother?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Galileo. When you can't study the clouds because of the stars because the clouds study the clouds and make them stars.
Very poetic, Sir Isaac.
Thank you. I do my best.
Well, that was astounding. Tell me, how is your relationship with your mother?
Great, Mr. Freud.
In fact, my mother and I have been learning all about the systems of the body. The systems of the body are amazing. Tell us more.
Don't mind if you do. I like you. Gotta do it anyways. Should I do the text that I always do? I don't know.
My nervous system makes me feel like everything's alright. My skeletal system makes me stand up straight or sit upright.
My circulatory makes my heart beat nice and sweet. My digestive system deals with everything I eat.
My respiratory system doesn't do well with a cold, and everyone knows my muscles are a wonder to behold.
My endocrine made up of lots of glands. Oh, and let's all give our excretory system a hand.
Circulatory, respiratory, muscular, digestive, and a whole lot more.
For our final project, we will be creating a way to listen to the heart. This is the pump responsible for our circulatory system in our body. We will need a plastic tube, a large and a small funnel, a balloon, scissors, and tape.
I've always wanted to listen to my own heart. It's so cool when the doctor listens to my heart. When I have a checkup, I wonder if this is the way a stethoscope works.
Yes, it is. The heart pumps blood, and that creates a vibration. The balloon will respond to the vibration, sending it to our ear through the tube.
Cool, I'm ready. Let's get started. First, insert the end of the large funnel into the tube and tape the end of the tube to the plastic so that it is secure. Next, cut the end of the balloon off at the neck and stretch it over the end of the funnel like the top of a drum. This can be a little tricky, so you may need an adult to help. Finally, insert and securely tape the small funnel to the other end of the tube.
Check.
Choose the person's heart you would like to listen to first. Place the funnel with the balloon over the end of the person's heart. Place the open funnel over your ear and listen carefully. I think we should listen to your heart first. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm good to go.
I move this end over your heart. Listen. I hear it. I hear it. It works.
Now we can do an experiment to see what happens to our circulatory system when we speed our heart rate up. Let's go.
Cool. I want to go first.
At this time, we need all of our bus transfer kids headed over here. Thank you.
Okay, that was indeed very clever. This is inspiring me to make more solids to help us understand the world.
Precisely, Mr. Einstein. That is what science is all about.
Yes, around us. And tell me, how... There's so much to learn. Science is a never-ending subject. It's awesome!
Mr. Freud?
Yes?
Our mothers are here.
Really? Fascinating!
Has anybody seen my lucky chicken? You know, the one I vaccinated on accident. I'm going to continue my immune system research.
I believe it is time for us to depart.
Mr. Freud?
Yes, hold on one moment, please. There. Yes?
It's time to go. The show's over.
Oh, oops, how embarrassing.
I believe it is time for us to depart.
Yes, I agree. I have observed something very important.
And what is it?
The exit.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
Well, there's no hope finding her anyway. I think I've spotted the perfect replacement. Mr. Freud! Oh, Mr. Freud, where did you
I can learn, yes I can, many, many things if I want to. You can learn, yes you can, many, many things if I want to. What can we learn about? What can we learn about? I can learn, yes I can, many, many things if I want to. You can learn, yes you can, many, many things if you want to learn.
Thank you so much for being a great audience for our third grade program. All right, we're going to get started with our character word. Let's give them one more round of applause.